Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk about the collections book and characters that you absolutely need to research right now using all that Flux and training manuals that you got from the event store. Hey guys, come and join us at twitch.tv/TeamVASH. We stream 18 plus hours a day and we're the most active Save the World streamers on the planet, so come and join us and be a part of the team. They gave us lots and lots of free Flux and lots of training manuals so that we could fill out our collections book and get some of these top tier heroes, and now's the time. So let's talk about it. Some of the best characters in the entire game are available through the events, just through the collections book. Just regular characters that you can research and use, and they're wonderful. They got some wonderful characters. The best, of course, being the soldiers. The best character that you can possibly get out of the soldier selection is Survivalist Jonesy. This guy is a freak show of a character, an absolute monster, unkillable, regenerates tons of hit points. Whether you use him as a main character or as a support slot, he's going to be a staple in every single build that you use forever. This is the ultimate sustain character. I have him in every build I use, no matter what class, whether I'm using a soldier, a constructor, an outlander, a ninja. It doesn't matter. This guy is in every single build that I make forever. He is amazing. Second is the Rescue Trooper. The Rescue Trooper is an awesome character that gives you assault rifle damage bonus when you put him in the support slot. You're probably not going to use him as a main character just because there are better options, but this is a very powerful support slot bonus that you can add to your arsenal. You'll be rocking an extra 17% bonus assault rifle damage. We can show you right here. There it is right there. 17% bonus assault rifle damage by putting him in your support slot. We'll show you the Survivalist here as well while we're at it. The Survivalist gets a massive 39 base health regeneration over 3 seconds while in the support slot, and a whopping 117 base health over 3 seconds when used as a commander character. So just crazy power characters, both just regular characters from the classic set that you can research anytime at all right out of the collections book. Now another pretty decent one is the Urban Assault Headhunter. The Urban Assault Headhunter is quite a strong character. I don't particularly love the support perk for this one. It makes it so that after shooting 5 times, or rather after getting 5 headshots, you're going to have a 20% headshot damage bonus. Very weak, honestly. Pretty garbage ability. However, in the commander perk, this is a whole different story. As a commander perk, the headshot stacks 5 times like before, and you still get the 20% more headshot damage, just like before. But the big thing with this one is that you get a 45% faster fire rate. So as long as you continuously fire, your stacks last for 2 seconds. So as long as you keep firing and you keep hitting headshots, you're going to maintain a 45% faster rate of fire and 20% higher headshot damage bonus. This character is actually amazing as a commander perk, as a commander character. And if you want to use this one, I would say go for it. If you're really good at headshots, you're going to get a lot of value out of this character. That said, this character doesn't usually make the cut in. I think there are better main commanders to use, and I would never use this one or very rarely would I use this as a support bonus character. Not my favorite. Shock Trooper Renegade is also a viable option. Shock Trooper Renegade is currently mislabeled. It says that it tells you that you actually get a shockwave energy reduction, but that's actually not true. What this character actually does is decreases the cooldown of your shockwave, making it so your shockwave can be used much more often. It actually knocks the shockwave cooldown from 25 seconds all the way down to 19 seconds. Pretty great. Not a bad character. And I don't usually add this one into my arsenal if I'm being honest, but there is nothing wrong with this character. Getting a massive increase to the amount of shockwaves that you can do is kind of a big deal. The The standard, your regular is 24% decrease. The commander perk is not as powerful as you would expect, honestly. Generally speaking, commander perks are 3 times stronger than your standard perks, but this one doesn't really stack up quite like that. 24 plus 24 would be 48, and so it's more like 2 and a bit. It's not a full 3. So this character does give a nice bonus. You'll be able to use your shockwaves much more often. But again, this character doesn't usually make my cut, but is still a very strong option for those of you who like shockwaves, like to clear out large areas of enemies, and still have all the powers of the soldier. This is a great choice for you. All of the other characters are very mediocre. Well, they range from mediocre to downright trash tier, like garbage, like total garbage. Like support specialist Hawk is completely unplayable. And some of the other ones are pretty tragic too. So we're going to stop right there. The rest of the characters don't matter. The ones that you really want is Survivalist Jonesy and Rescue Trooper. Those are the superstars of the soldier department. Urban Assault Headhunter and Shock Trooper Renegade are a special mention because they are quite strong, and if you use them, I think you're going to be very happy with the results. But the top tier characters, definitely Survivalist and Rescue Trooper. Now, moving on to the Constructor tree, we have some options here. You've got your just a bunch of characters, and really the only thing that I really care about, honestly, is Mega Base Kyle here. Mega Base Kyle is not good because of his character. He's actually kind of whatever, right? He gets a 3 base connectivity, so he has a really big base, and that really doesn't matter at all. It's a very irrelevant skill and a very irrelevant character. However, this guy gives you, as do most mythic heroes, this guy gives you a team perk. Megan, can you tell me which team perk you get for Mega Base Kyle? We should actually tell them exactly what you get for the Mega Base. It's a good one. He's actually on my top 5 characters that you should get, because it's an essential one. I think it's what's it called? Mega Base Kyle. Supercharged Traps, that's right. So Mega Base Kyle unlocks the Supercharged Traps team perk, which makes it so your traps actually do more damage, which is huge. That's a big deal. That's used to be one of the biggest powers of the old Machinist Thora, or the Machinist character in general. And now they've changed that over to a team bonus effect. So if you get Mega Base Kyle, you're going to have access to the super powered traps, and your traps will be able to do more damage. Kind of a big deal. So I would definitely get Mega Base Kyle just for that team perk. The most powerful constructor in the game, I think, has to go to Base Kyle. Base Kyle has an absolutely ludicrous bonus. This bonus is Lofty Architecture. This character is only good as a main commander character. As a commander character, he increases your building health by 84%, which is insane. This means that when you tier 3 your metal walls and you connect it to your base, your metal walls are going to have over 10,000 bonus health. 10,000 health. Over 10,000 health. That is crazy. Combined with the base's extra 60 armor that it gives to all of the walls, it makes your walls extremely resistant to damage. So Base Kyle is definitely going to make his mark in the world of Fortnite. Maybe for the first time ever, he actually gets to shine. So if you are dedicated to using constructors and you want to have a powerful base, that's your man right there. Base Kyle, massive hit point bonus to his building health. Everything else, in my opinion, is mediocre, not really noteworthy. I've used them all. I'm not really all that impressed. There are some options. You can make a lot of these characters work, but they're not top tier. Nothing blows me away or jumps out at me. So we're just going to skip over that. Now, going over to the ninjas. The ninja category is pretty interesting, but also there's not a lot to talk about here. I don't really like many of these characters. I think the standout characters is Dragon Scorch, because he gives you this insane Dragon Slash ability called Wings of the Dragon, increasing your Dragon Slash range by 3 tiles, the width by 2 tiles, and the damage by 25%, making your Dragon Slash just an absolute one-shot kill monster ability. It is incredibly powerful. Even as a support character, he increases the range of your Dragon Slash by 3 tiles, or up to 3 tiles, which is crazy, super crazy. You can give him to another character and still get a 3-tile Dragon Slash. That's pretty wild, pretty wild. So I would say he'd be number 1 on my list as far as the classic set ninjas go. Fleetfoot Ken also gets special note because he has a really, really neat ability called Fleet, increasing your movement speed by 37.5%. If you're messing around and you need a really fast character to run around like the Flash, here's your man. He's really fun. You get a 12.5% movement speed bonus if you use him as a support slot, which is all right. That's not too bad. It's not anything crazy. And then other than that, you've got your Swordmaster Ken. If swords are a viable option, and you want to use the shadow, the eternal shadow, to run around in shadow form forever and just have your massive Swordmaster Ken bonus, you basically get 75% bonus damage forever because your shadow stance will last for what seems like years. Super powerful character, just an absolute monster. Team him up with Survivalist Jonesy in the support slot to make him basically unkillable. And yeah, Swordmaster Ken is a straight up monster. So Swordmaster Ken, definitely want to pick him up if you like swords. Dragon Scorch is a monster for the Dragon Slash category, and Fleetfoot Ken for the super speed memes. Yeah, all 3 are really pretty cool characters, and the rest I wouldn't pay much attention to. I'm not really a big fan of any of the other ninjas. None of them have really caught my attention or blown me away just yet. Now, moving on to the Outlanders. This is a weird category because clearly Outlanders got nerfed real hard. Really, really hard. Enforcer Grizzly, his special now is just that he gets long-lasting teddies. If you use him as a main, you're going to get a 12-second extra duration on your teddy, which is pretty good, except that teddies got nerfed into the ground. Teddies are extremely weak and very unimpressive. They're not great anymore. They're just not great, especially considering all the bonuses the ninjas have got and some of the other classes have. This character feels really underpowered. I feel like they over-nerfed. I feel like they buffed other stuff and nerfed the teddy, which is kind of weird. They made this not really viable, and they made the teddy, or they made the other characters like straight up OP, like really OP. So Enforcer Grizzly is still a good character, and I have used him, and he's okay, but he doesn't feel overpowered, and I think that in the current meta, you'd be better off just ignoring Outlanders just in general. The other one is Trailblazer Quinn. She has a very, very strong teddy ability. If you use her as your main, then she's going to get a 46% damage bonus to her teddy and a 25% increase to the fire rate. So very, very powerful. As a standard, as a support perk, she gives you a 30% bonus damage to your teddy, which again is very, very powerful. But even with all those bonuses, even with the best teddy build in the entire game, I still feel like teddies are a very lacking element right now, and they're just not quite getting it done. Moving down the line, Striker AC's been nerfed into the ground, so he's not really useful anymore. Pathfinder Jess is still kind of a big deal. She's got pickaxe damage, which you can give to your farmer. You can give her to Archaeologist if you want to boost your Archaeologist up. You could potentially use her as a main if you want to, have pickaxe damage. But let's be real, Archaeologist is the god of farming right now, and no other character can come within a mile of her insanity. Ranger Deadeye is pretty strong, but Ranger Beetle Jess has got him licked. He's got 50% increased pistol damage, so he's definitely I'm going to make him a noteworthy hero, something to pay attention to. If you really like pistols, this is the guy that you want to use. Unfortunately, Ranger Beetlejuice has critical damage on a pistol instead of damage, so her damage potential is much higher. Phase Scout Jess, what bonus does she give, Meeks? Okay, so all the other characters are really not noteworthy. You got Grizzly is good. You've got Trailblazer Quinn is good. Pathfinder is good. Phase Scout's what? Okay, so her team bonus is actually not very interesting at all, so I would just skip over her. Ranger Deadeye, you could use him if you don't have Ranger Beetlejuice. He is the second best pistol character in the game, and if you really like pistols, then and you don't have any other option, then he's definitely going to be your classic set guy that you're going to go to. The 50% bonus to pistols is legitimately, it's nuts. It's extremely powerful. So don't feel bad about having the second place guy. He's a freak show, man. He's super powerful, and he's got some great abilities. He can move around the battlefield really fast, throwing some whatever teddies down and hitting Seismic Smash. Seismic Smash, by the way, is an extremely powerful ability at the moment. They really buffed that one up to make it relevant. Okay, so that's all of them. That's your soldiers, your constructors, your ninjas, and your outlanders. These are the classic set heroes. You can get any of these heroes with Flux and training manuals. So if you have missed out on any of these ones, if you don't have them in your set, or if you're new to the game, make sure that you fill in your set, because we got a lot of freebies given to us so that we could really pick the characters that you wanted. The ones that you really need to get right off the bat. 100% Survivalist Jonesy should be number 1 on your list. Rescue Troopers should be number 2 on your list. If you need a constructor, definitely get Base Kyle. Get Mega Base Kyle for his team bonus so that you can do extra trap damage. In the ninja category, you're going to want to pick up Dragon Scorch for sure, and Swordmaster Ken for all you sword enthusiasts out there. And in the Outlander category, you're going to be looking at Enforcer Grizzly and Trailblazer Quinn for all of your teddy bear needs, and of course Pathfinder Jess if you need to get that extra pickaxe damage. All right, guys. So that's my review of the absolute must-have for your collection book. Get that Flux out. Get those training manuals out. If you don't have these characters, make sure that you jump on them right away. You're going to want to make sure, especially the soldiers, survivalist, and rescue trooper. Those ones are going to be used in every single build that you use, no matter what. They're the absolute staples of every support build for every class in the entire game. So get your Flux out, get your training manual out, and get those characters right off the bat. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and comment down below if there's any other reviews you'd like me to cover. Catch you guys next time. So if you like this video, come check us out on Twitch. We Twitch stream 15 to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single morning starting at 9 a.m. We'd really appreciate the support. We're working really hard to grow the Twitch channel, so come and check us out. Come help us grow and be part of TeamVASH. Thanks, guys.